Good morning, Most Reverend Michael Desmond Hines. Automatically, I wish to address Michael or Raymond Burke, who is adamant that rigid rules are important and criticising the Pope. I must remind Raymond that Christianity is more important than any man-made rule. And as a matter of fact, you can shove your canon law where the donkey steps the nuts. You must remember that Christianity, it's not about being a good Catholic. You be a good Christian, a follower of Jesus Christ. I'm just very casually dressed here on a Christmas morning. It's not these fancy robes and white gloves on you that makes you important. It's this here, the heart, the sacred heart of Jesus of Raymond. And don't forget that. The pontiff is the visible head of the church. And he says rigid rules. Yes, Christ was not rigid. The Catholic Church has gone off what Christ was. And as a matter of fact, if we go back to the early church, we didn't hear the word bishop, we didn't hear pope, but he is the successor of Peter by apostolic succession. Now he's been elected, fair enough, okay, but you must remember they have been wrong for years by going on rigid rules. There's no rigidity. So Raymond, my advice to you, son, is to get your act together or get out, because you're leading the people astray. Christ is more important than any human man, and you're only a number like myself or anyone else. So I would suggest you wise up. Wise up, Raymond. We all make mistakes, but Jesus Christ is the important man, not the rules made by canon law of any church. And especially the Pope can overrule any of that. Because if you are right with God, you do not have to be right with your homemade rules. And also remember, Raymond, that marriage was a contract between two people. And if you want to go back into your theology, you reckon you know a lot about, you should know that Christ only made two sacraments. Marriage wasn't a sacrament in the early church. Jesus never said it was a sacrament. Baptism and the Eucharist, two made by Jesus. The rest are man-made. So any man-made rules, a Holy Father can overrule them. But you're only one of a crew, same as myself. So what you want to do, Raymond, I say this to the whole world, wake up. Except Christ is merciful. He's a loving Christ. And you should know that, Raymond, if you know your stuff, or you're just too indoctrinated in type of canon law. If you are vaccinated with a canon law injection, a vaccine, I don't know, but you have not, rigid rules shall not work with Christ. He's a merciful Christ, and a merciful person would be merciful. For example, when he was with your woman, I'll talk out in language for him, but I'm not going to use with the lady, a girl, she was prostitute alleged, and the gang of guys were asked to write in the sand. And all disappeared. And Jesus was left with her. What did he say to her? Just go and don't sin no more. But we know that we try to, the family system has been eroded, and we appreciate that. But you must remember, we have to show mercy to people. Why were they eroded? What was the cause of it? Was the marriage system, which was a British invention more or less that we know today, church and state, was it faulty? Maybe so, but it's not adapting to the society it's there for. Jesus was a merciful Christ. He would understand change. So you want to get back to your book and understand more about Jesus and not about your canon law and especially the Pope, who has power any man-made rule he can overturn. And he can show mercy for Jesus Christ. No harm in that. He's the best Pope in ages. You had one of the worst popes prior to this pontiff. You like your hands with gloves, and I think you're ashamed to the church be condoning rejecting the Pope, especially when it's in the right turn. He's for Jesus. He's not for man-made hard, fast rules. And I admire him, and the world will admire him. Maybe you're jealous because you never got a chance to be Pope, and I hope you never will. Right. Otherwise it'll be God help the universe. Show mercy, Raymond, and cut that old rubbish out you have. God bless you. They need your blessing, and look for mercy before you're too late, because you could be whipped any of these days. Show the mercy of Jesus Christ. He's the superior. Roger over now. The Pope is apostolic succession, and he can overrule any man-made law. Nothing wrong with that. You're not the Pope, Raymond. Bye.